It's giving cowgirl. Getting back to relaxing. You see, it's a really cozy scene. Good afternoon. Welcome to a new week. It is the 15th of February and I am beginning a new week. I'm quite excited to rest, and that's what I kind of want this week's video to focus on. I want us to focus just on getting back to relaxing and kind of transitioning from being super busy to doing nothing. I want to also kind of catch up on my hobbies because it's been a while. Also, I got banged up. I made bangs yesterday. It's not cut, but it's just folded and twisted. And I want us to moisturize my hair as we talk a little. Of course, when you're really busy, it's kind of hard to engage in your hobbies like you usually do when you have free time, because hobbies are meant to kind of be relaxing and to be soothing. So you don't want to be spending your time on a hobby and in the back of your mind you're kind of worried about an assignment, some work you need to do. So I feel like hobbies are easier to practice when you are not really busy and you have some time on your hands. I have been chilling. I've just been relaxing. I also kind of have a sore throat. I've been feeling it coming on, and I hate the feeling of before you get a sore throat, just when you know it's coming but it's not yet there. This week I want us to reconnect with mostly my reading habits. Of course, over the past 1 month or so, or 3 weeks, my reading habit has gone to an all-time low, and it's understandable because I was really busy. Right now, as I'm recording this, the last video I've edited and posted today was the one where I was super busy the week before exams, right? And now posting it feels kind of out of tune because I'm just so relaxed and I cannot connect with what the girl in the video is saying. So it's kind of weird to have to post it much later on. It's hobby week. It's a week for getting back to crafting. My voice is really going. Getting back to crafting and crocheting and knitting and writing and reading and researching. I feel like this week I want to do a lot of psychology research just for fun. I had saved so many things that I wanted to research on. We're going to go through the whole list. I want to commonplace a lot. I want to really get back to doing my hobbies. I've spent the whole morning just chilling, watching series and just getting myself relaxed and not really hurrying, because if you remember very clearly, my past Sundays have just been super busy. But this is usually the stage at which I will undo my miniatures, but they're holding up surprisingly nicely, and I'm starting to love how they age instead of wanting to remove them. So maybe this time we might actually stay 2 months with them. It's already been 5 weeks, so let's see how far we can keep going. It's not nice when the speed of life cannot allow you to do your favorite activities and without worrying, because I have missed indulging in my hobbies. It's I've even forgotten how to do it in the first place, because anytime I have free time, I find myself just going to watching stuff, resorting to that instead of finding something like a hobby. I have many hobbies. I have time right now. Actually, my holiday is 2 weeks and not 1 week, so I feel like we have the time. We have some good time to be able to get some hobbies practiced. We've just completed our first run of the year. It was so nice. So Good morning. Welcome to a new morning. It is such a beautiful Monday. It's currently 9:06. I feel so happy this morning. Maybe it's because we've finally gone on a run like I've been wanting to for a while now, like the whole of January. I kept saying I have to go on one run, at least one run, but I never did. But now we went today and I feel happy about that. Also, because of my sandwich looks absolutely scrumptious. We got a new sandwich maker yesterday and it has these flat panels, the ones which toast in lines, right? I don't know what they're called, but now I can finally make such a sandwich and it looks like one unit. You know, that's what I love about it. It's like one unit, even if inside there's a lot of different things. And yeah, I'm excited to try it. When it was cooking, I could just hear the sizzling because I had put tomatoes and maybe they were juicing out or something. Then I have a plate of fruits. I've realized I'm starting to get tired of mangoes. So today I've just had a little bit of mango. Like, you know, when you have so much of something that it gets tiring. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. And some coffee. Yesterday evening, I spent my time knitting. I'll show you what I'm knitting. I spent my time knitting and rewatching a series I used to love, like a series I love so much. I'm actually watching it again because I read the books. It's a series of books by Lemony Snicket, and now I am rewatching them. And there's just that mood which it gives you. There's a certain feeling which it gives you. It's like when you watch Harry Potter or you rewatch something like Coraline. Such films, they have this mood that I really, really love. It kind of makes me wish it was cold so that I could just stay in my bed and watch series all day and knit and crochet and just be a lazy human being. But it's fine because the sun is up, we are also up and excited for the day. I want to taste this sandwich first, but it's really hot, so I'm waiting for it to cool. Anyways, let me show you the project I'm working on because I said this week I really want to knit a lot. I have so much scrap yarn, way too much, and I need to use it up. So firstly, I am making a scarf out of some scrap yarn I have. This is black, then we have a weird brown. I don't know if it's brown or it's really dark maroon. I'm not sure which of the two it is, but then there's a light green for contrast and a light blue. I'm not so sure about the colors because I don't think there's a pop of color. Even if these are light colors, they are kind of still dull. They are kind of dull, and I wish there was something like a yellow, a bright yellow or something, but I don't know. And it's weird because my scrap yarn stash is just full of the most incompatible colors. Literally, whenever I try to match colors, it's just like no, it's not working. But maybe this week will make something work because I want to make a couple of things. I want to make several scarves because I like having scarves, especially the really tiny ones, and the ones which I used to have are now really old. Like they get easily old. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the quality of the yarn. But yeah, that's currently what I'm working on right now. I want to read, I want to relax. I just feel so excited for this week actually. I think now it's cold enough to taste. It has egg, brown, tomato. I've also put cabbage and an egg. Yeah, there's one egg, a poached one. So, and it's so flat, you can't even tell. This is how it looks on the side. I love when it spills over at the side because wow. It's really cooked because the cabbage was very raw and right now I can't even feel it. I can taste it, but I can't feel the crunch of the cabbage, meaning it's quite cooked. It's almost lunchtime. We are going to pick my little sister from school, and so hopefully on the way back we might pass through TRM. I've been meaning to get a certain book, a math book for essays, and I'll tell you all about it, okay? I just want to say I've been meaning to get it, and it's only usually available in Miniso for a good price. So I think today when you go, I'm going to actually get it. This is the progress with the scarf. It's already a bit over half the length, because right now I can wrap it like that, and it goes all the way to my lower back. So I just need to extend this one to the same length as the back, then we'll be done and we can start the next one. I think maybe the next one will be crochet, though I have been meaning to get better at knitting. Anyways, that's just about it. Also, look at how I've tied my hair. I released my hair and I was like, what the hell, my hair looks so like all over the place. The strands were standing, I didn't know what to do with it, but then I just kind of tied it back and I'm like, okay, not so bad. I don't want to have to undo this hair, so I keep trying to find ways to extend my period with it, because I don't feel like putting in all that work to undo it and to comb it and to wash it. Girl, you know what I'm realizing? I've just been talking for 4 minutes telling you everything about my outfit, and the camera was flipped, so it was facing the window. Anyways, I know you didn't hear all of that, so let me repeat. I'm done getting ready. I'm in a simple white dress because it's a really hot day. We want to literally block off the heat and push the heat away. I don't want to be hot today. Okay, I might want to be hot, but I don't want to be hot. You know, you get what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to be sweaty and all that, because I feel like when you're layering clothes, like when you're putting on clothes, you have so many garments underneath the main garment that it's like too much. So I really am trying to stay off lots of clothing today. I have my little tiny shoulder bag that I love to carry around, and it's so cute. I feel so nice that I can actually say I'm just going out for leisure, you know. I'm not busy, I'm not hectically running up and down reading and doing so much school stuff. I'm just relaxed. Feels so nice. Anyways, I have these shoes that I'm gonna wear today. They are Tigers, and you know what, these shoes, this is okay, I don't know if it's not a designer brand, it's a shoe brand, you know, it's an actual good shoe brand, Onitsuka Tiger, and I love the brand so much, and I've been looking for these shoes for a while, like for a really long time. And most of the times I used to see bus conductors wearing these shoes, no one else, either bus conductors or some really well-off people wearing these shoes. And I was wondering where the bus conductors got them and whether they were good quality. So one time when I was crossing a bridge, a flyover, I saw them and I tried them, and they have like a good sole. They have a good sole. They are the right size. It's hard for me to get shoes in my size because I have a bigger foot, but they are actually in my size. It's even, I think, bigger than my foot, so it's kind of spacey and loosey. And I'm so happy with them because of all the shoes that I usually get, unless I get like a good brand of shoes, they always disappoint me. They fade so fast. They get worn out so fast, and it never lasts me more than like 1-2 months, and I'm tired of that. So I think I'm going to be going for the bus conductor shoes like all the time. I will be shopping in those little corners where they find these shoes. I want them in every color. I want them in black and white. I want them in white and navy blue. So these are the shoes I'll be looking for. If you see me only wearing these shoes, just know they are the only shoes which have proved to last over time and not to fade. And I hope by me saying that I'm not actually ruining it. No, I'm not. We decided positivity is a mindset. Anyways, I also have this is the perfume I'm using today. I've never shown you what perfume I use. It's not like I usually use perfume actually. I just use perfume whenever I find it lying around the house because I don't have my own. We have this thing in our house where whenever someone buys perfume, we all jump on it. Not just perfume, anything. Whenever someone gets into a new brand of something, the whole family is in on it. And this happened with the perfume. It's known as Eau de Parfum. And the first person to buy this perfume in our house is my mom. When she bought this perfume, we all used her perfume until it was finished. Then she restocked it, and dad also bought his, and then my little sister also got his. But I don't have any. It's fine, I don't have any because I want to actually shop for a scent for myself, a very unique scent for me. I don't want to share my perfume with the rest of the family, even if right now I kind of what's up with the birds? What's up with the birds? Anyways, let me show you what's inside my little cup bag, because I feel like, what's up with the birds? They're scaring me. Anyways, let's talk about, give us a moment. I literally don't know what's up with the birds. Let's just pretend they are okay. Maybe they're having like a meeting or something. Anyways, what's inside the little bag that I'm carrying? I love when I have a small bag and I put small things inside it, like it's not crammed full of stuff. So that's exactly what's going on today. I have this little cute tiny pink handkerchief my mom bought me, and it's the first pink thing I own. So it's a souvenir. It's like one of many to come, hopefully. I don't know if I'll ever get into specific colors, but it's fine. Then I have my little sketch pad. This is the one thing that literally goes with me everywhere. There's this meme that I saw somewhere that's like me and the one book that I carry everywhere, but I never use. And this is literally that book. I have some little tea here. It's passion and lime tea. I was about to make coffee when I remembered I kind of need to lay off the coffee because of how much I was consuming it during exam week and the previous week. So I'm just having a nice hot cup of tea because someone told me that using cold water really doesn't brew the tea as well unless I've like left it overnight to properly brew or seep, like for the tea to seep into the water. But if I want instant tea, it's best if I just make it hot, put hot water, or I just actually boil it. So I have some nice tea over here. I have my stationery. This cup, it's an art cafe cup. I got this cup I think 2 years from now when I was doing my IELTS exam, and I've just remembered that my first ever YouTube vlog was the day I actually bought this coffee. So this coffee is from my first ever YouTube vlog, and I remember how when I was editing it, everything was all over the place. It was just such a chaotic video. I can't lie, it's such a chaotic video, but it's nice to see it and kind of be reminded of that. Anyways, right now I want to sit back and do some research. Sit back, I don't know why I said sit back, but I just want to sit and do some research on a topic of my choice, because you know I love being intellectual, I love reading, and being in school means I've been forced to read specific things which might not be what I want to read. So now that I have time, I have my commonplace book here, and so I want to actually just sit down and commonplace about something or someone. So the topic that I'm thinking of doing is actually a famous person from the past. Not necessarily famous, but prominent. It can be an artist, a musician, a scientist, whoever it is. I just want to write about someone, and I want to make it very fun and interesting. I'm going to first do like a little research to figure out who I want to write about. Okay, after a while of doing like a little research, I know who I'm going to write about. I wanted to write about some of the basic people who we know, like popular people, but the ones who are well known. Someone like Leonardo da Vinci or Claude Monet, or even Vincent van Gogh. I love reading about Van Gogh, and I feel like their lives are interesting because they have been popularized. But on second thought, I've thought of writing about a lady from the past who is also famous, but not as famous as the men. and she's known as Elizabeth Vigie Lebrun. So Elizabeth is going to be our topic for today. Here she is. She's a painter, she's an artist, and I have opened her Wikipedia page, and we're about to do like some deep dive on her and figure out what she's on about. Then yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I can tell because I can see she's the one who did Marie Antoinette's portrait, and she was famous for doing portrait work, and she came from a poor background. Okay, before I tell you the whole story, let me sit down and write about it and read it properly. Yeah, just for fun and leisure. I know you might be wondering, you're reading for leisure? yeah, that's it. I can't say anymore. Yeah, I'm reading for leisure. Like, reading is most fun when you're doing it for leisure. So let's get on with it, and yeah, let's see what Elizabeth has to offer. Anyways, I've been researching for like an hour and 20 minutes, and I have one page of research done. Elizabeth, that's how it's said, it's not Elizabeth. Elizabeth Vigie Lebrun. Yeah, she was a very interesting human being. One thing that shines out is how she used to really get inspired by people of her time. When you read her page, you realize that she visited the same places that people visit today. She visited St. Peter's Cathedral in Italy. She visited so many galleries that hold works which people see today, like Michelangelo's sculptures. She saw them during her time because she lived in 1755 to 1842. And she also had some like weird things about her. For example, she was always seeking quiet lodgings. Everywhere she seemed to live, there was noise. And she was also always looking for somewhere quiet. I love her work. I love her story. It's made me also think about Marie Antoinette, because she's really mentioned in this Wikipedia page simply because she was the queen at the time when Elizabeth was living, or Madame Vigie was living. So I think later on I might actually take some time and read on Marie Antoinette, because I feel like she's a really important historical figure, because there's something about the French Revolution. And in this very article, I'm just realizing so many people did not like Marie Antoinette. And this lady, Madame Vigie, tried to alleviate the hate against Marie Antoinette by painting her a certain way, painting her with her children, trying to make the public not resent her as much. And it makes me wonder why. Why did they resent her? Is it just because she was a woman? But there was a king. There was a king and she was the queen. Then why did they really hate her? So I guess maybe that's a topic for another day, a research topic for another day. But right now, it's kind of hot. I want to go do something else. I really actually enjoyed doing this, and I don't want to put pressure on myself to like do too much research or serious research and have so many pages of work, because right now the pages that I have are just one. It's not even pages, it's the page that I have is just one, and that's okay, that's fine. I'm not trying to burn out, I'm trying to refuel and recharge. It's a very calm evening. I was just going to take a shower when the first drops of rain began falling down. I felt so happy. I remember just feeling so happy in the moment. And I remember telling my sister that I really wanted the rain to come once I was done with my papers so that I could relax. And so today, as I was about to take a shower, when I felt the first drops of rain patter on the roof and I felt the familiar smell of damp earth, that really scrumptious smell. I felt so happy, and I've been taking an initiative of late to note whenever I'm happy and to say it out loud and experience it, because how are we going to keep track of the happy memories if we don't recognize them when they're there, if we don't give them a voice and we don't allow ourselves to say, I'm so happy. So whenever I'm so happy, I say it, and by saying it, someday when I'm not so happy, I'll remember a moment when I was so happy, and maybe in that moment, life will feel better and worth living. So right now, I'm just so happy.